Hi Taurus, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what they're hiding from you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight, and at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck from this person of what they're holding back from telling you. Now this is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it resonates for you, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in for Taurus. Show me the person on their mind and what they're hiding from Taurus, please. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Cups, the High Priestess in reverse, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person's doing a lot of evaluating in their life here. So they feel like the Wheel of Fortune is turning. It was really good for a while, but now they're feeling that it's turning towards where they are reflecting on something that happened in their past that they're not happy about, things that didn't work out, that they're not seeing the cups that are there. And they're not listening to their intuition here. They feel like there's also secret enemies around them, people that are just very dishonest. And the 7 of Pentacles, they're kind of evaluating their life, their situation, and kind of waiting to see how things change for them. We do have Sagittarius energy as well as Scorpio, Pisces. And then we also have your energy that comes out here. So let's go ahead and clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the 3 of Cups and the Magician. They have like this blessing of having a good time. It's like things are going well for them, but underneath the surface of that, if you and this person started dating, they really want things to work out. They feel like, I'm really enjoying how things are going between Taurus and I. However, something from their past really still bothers them and they're still triggered by that they're not listening to their intuition that maybe you would stay or that things will work out, because they're not seeing those cups that are right there. They're seeing what didn't work out in the past, and why would Taurus want to stay, or why would anything good last for me? Gemini energy as well as Cancer energy comes out. It's just the way that it comes out that they have this blessing, but that wheel is turning for them to where they're feeling more disappointment, sadness, like pessimism of, yeah, even though this is going good, it doesn't mean that it's going to be around forever. Let's go ahead and clarify that 5 of Cups. I'm really curious what that is. So if you're dating this person, that's what it's showing up as. Like, you two are dating, getting to know each other. Things are going well. It feels great. But relationships for them did not work out a few times in the past. And they feel like you're eventually going to get bored of them. You're not going to like what you see. And it's an illusion that they create. Like, the moon is here at the bottom of the deck. We have the 4 of Cups as clarification to that 5 of Cups. But, you know, the rejection that has happened, like people seeing who they really are, their authentic selves, didn't like a few times it didn't work out because they were like, well, I showed who I was and those people didn't really like it. So why would this be any different? Even though they really want it to work out, even though they've manifested, you know, you being in their life, or like, this is really awesome, and enjoying dating or just being with you. They don't even see those cups that are there that are full. You know, they have 2 cups that are full of emotion and love and happiness that's being offered to them, because they're too focused on what could go wrong, because it has happened before. Their ego can get in the way. I'm really seeing more so that the emotions drawn from the moon, you know, all the water that's there coming down, all the over emotions of feeling that you'll eventually not want to be with them comes out. It's like, yeah, we're having a good time. I know we're having a good time, and you're a lot of fun. I like missing you, but you'll eventually not want to be with me. You're just going to say, I don't want this anymore. It's not going to be what you want. And that's something that they create. That's an illusion that they create because they don't have all the answers. They don't know, and they're not going to ask because their ego gets in the way of asking certain questions. I do have Pisces energy as well as Cancer energy that comes out. So let's go ahead and clarify that High Priestess in reverse. They're not listening to their intuition, which is telling them to actually plant this seed, like begin somewhere. Commit yourself to love. And they won't, because they are scared to get hurt. They feel that it's just set in life for them, that they're never going to find love again, someone who will accept every single part of who they are, which is not true. But, you know, they're choosing not to listen to their intuition here. Ace of Pentacles comes out as clarification to that High Priestess in reverse, and actually start this new beginning. It's like they're missing it. And there's so much that they could have with you. The Lovers coming out here. So I have Gemini energy. I also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy that comes out. I wish that they would really nurture getting to know you better, really taking their time and seeing what kind of union can unfold here. But they, at this point in the middle of everything here, Taurus, they feel like love just isn't for me, and people always leave me, and they don't like what they see, and we get to this point where it's just not going to work out, and that's what always happens for me. That's like how they have set their emotions and their mentality of, and there's a lot of emotion happening here, because we have a lot of cups that come out, and the moon came out as well. So emotions are running high with this person, that everything is going well, it's going to change, and they're going to leave me. And they're not giving it a true chance. I feel like your person has been traumatized from their past experiences. That trauma response that they have is to safeguard themselves and to not get fully invested in someone. They also will look for reasons to leave a relationship before that person leaves them, because they don't want to be abandoned again. It's completely up to you what you want to do and how you want to handle this. If you really care for this person and you want to see things through, it's worth, having a third party intervention, like where I'm seeing with this Three of Cups, where someone like a therapist, a couples counselor, helps you and them through this. So that way, if they're willing to open up and talk about what they've been through, it'll allow them to start healing. It'll also help you to understand why they feel a certain way and why they distance themselves and they put walls up, and they try and back out of a really good relationship or potential relationship. There is potential for growth here, but as long as they're feeling that you're going to reject them and you're not going to want to be around, it's really interfering with how well things could turn out between the two of you. So let's go ahead and get some messages. What is this person holding back from telling Taurus? They're not hiding who they really are from you, but they are hiding their scars and their pain. Bottom of the deck, I left you before you could leave me. If it hasn't happened yet, it very likely will happen because, like I said, this person will run because of the fact that they don't want to attach themselves to someone and feel abandoned in the end. And they need the right person in their life to help them through a tough time like this, and see that good people do stay in their life, but they've been through a lot in their past. If you're feeling like I just don't know them enough to stay and want that, or this isn't what I want, that's okay too. I mean, your life is important, your time is valuable, but this is someone that you really care about and you want to see things through, like hang in there with them through the good times, the bad, and help them find a way to heal. You know, they're going to need strong support. But if you feel that's not your, that's not your journey, that's okay as well. I'm just letting you know this person leaving you before you can leave them is a response to the trauma they have felt, as like all the abandonment that has happened in their life. People not sticking around. So I'll wait for a sign from you. They're waiting to see if you want to be with them. So if you opened up and said that you really like them, you'd like to see where things go between the two of you, that you have feelings for them, you may get a response from them like, oh, really? And just tell them along the lines of, I want to take things slow because I don't want to scare you off. Maybe that will be helpful. And it's okay to tell them, I noticed that you have this wall up, that you don't want to fully let me in, and I can tell you've been hurt before. But if you want to give this a chance between you and I'm all in to see what happens between the two of us, because I really enjoy your company and I know you enjoy mine. And that might make them feel a little bit more comfortable, like I can trust you. And they're not going to fully just say, okay, I trust you. But they are going to respond in a way that's showing progress towards something good, opening themselves up a little bit for you and inviting you into their life. And I think it would be really great if that's what you want. Just to let you know, the timing just wasn't right for us. And this is something that they hold back from telling you because they're trying to prepare themselves for, I'm going to run, I'm going to flee, the timing isn't right, maybe it's not going to work, Taurus isn't going to want to stay with me. And it's just what they've been through. They're really scared to get hurt again, and they think that no one ever stays in their life, so why attach to someone else that's just going to hurt them in the end? They're really scared of that. So just being near you is intoxicating, and that really shows that you have this draw about you. There is something they really, really feel a connection to, whether it's your personality, whether it's your energy, all of it. They really love being around you, and you do make them feel comfortable. But they are closed off, like I said, because of what they've gone through. I hid who I really am from you. They're not really opening up and showing you their true, authentic self because they're afraid that when they do, you won't be interested. Like, you might think they're weird, or You know, these are just things that they feel would happen. And so if they allow themselves to be vulnerable and let you in, they can get hurt, and that would hurt even worse. But taking time to get to know each other, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're open with communication, I feel that this person will open up more to you, and they won't be hiding who they really are from you, because they'll feel comfortable enough. Like, I feel safe with Taurus, so I can tell them things, you know, a little by little. And when they fully trust you and they see that good people and love and happiness and all the things that other people get to enjoy is possible in their world as well. They were just dealt really crappy hands of relationships and people in their life in the past that it didn't work out. But it was leading up to a point of finding someone that makes them really happy and hopes that they stay. And you might be the catalyst that helps them see that they too can experience all the wonderful things in life that they've always wanted. And that they were meant to go through those experiences to be with you. So this is what I have for you, Taurus. If it resonates for your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.